what's the hardest part of implementing differentiated instruction? Are there any hard parts?
Oh,
You make
yes.
it sound as if there aren't any.
No, that's why it takes me so long to plan, because I have kids in there with so many different abilities. The 7th grade has 17 students, and they are all over the place.
That's a big class.
It's a big class. And it's, it is a challenge. I know there are 4 of them who really they would be happy if I would sit with them the whole class every day. And I tell them I cannot be your personal tutor. You can come on Sunday and I will tutor you. I will give you help on Sunday if you want, because I have extra time then. But I will sit with them. I will make sure, after I do it with everyone on the board, and I will make sure they've done the first couple problems okay. And then every day it's a different person, but I will say to somebody, when you're done, just go check and make sure, or I tell them, this is the person you check with today, or this is, And then sometimes I just have a set of the answers out for the problems that I think are most important and they know how to do, and I have the work there. I would never just put out the answers, but the whole work process is there. And I said, if you're still confused, when you check it yourself and you see, you got it wrong, but you look at the work processes, and then you need to go find me again, or one of these other students who, we have as helpers for today, check with them. And it tends to work, but the hard part is making sure each one of those students gets what they need. And when they're everywhere, you have to be very selective in what you do. And I always start with something that engages all of them equally, and then I try to have open-ended activities on the end of that, so that those who are more capable, will go on. And a lot of it is the way you introduce it. I've always been lucky in that the students who are more capable will grab those challenges and they will run with them. And I don't have to, kick and scream or anything. Just now as I think about it, I think as a teacher, I am so excited about learning every single day. And I think if you pass that on to the students, and if you ooh and ah over each thing, to whatever extent you can do that. And if you are in there, and when things don't work, I do things a lot, and it's like, oh my goodness, this isn't working at all. What should I do next? And it's like, oh, she doesn't know what's going on. Maybe I can come up with the answer before she does. Now we're all engaged equally, and they realize that I am human, and that I like this learning process as well, and that some things work for me really well, some things don't. But they all, we're all in this together, and we're learning it together, and it is exciting when we find a solution, and it's exciting when we then make the connection from that solution to something else in real life, or that story we just read, or what I'm writing here, or, my grandmother, this happened to her, or, then everything now becomes alive, and it's part of your life, and that's really the goal.